Brian, let's look at the exciting things, I suppose, that are available for students as we go forward. And it's a wonderful time for many students looking at the transition, and they're very excited about it. So Brian, just in relation to how many different routes are available for somebody taking their Leaving Cert today?
Okay, you can apply to the CAO up to the 1st of February or to the 20th of January for €30. You can get a list of courses at level 8 or level 7-6, and you can get an offer on that if you're a Leaving Cert student. If you've already done the Leaving Cert and you're doing a further education course, you can also apply to the CAO, and you might get a place based on your initial CAO points or on your further education award. If you're an adult, you can apply to the CAO by the 1st of February, and by the 1st of March, you can fill in all the details of what you've done in your life and why that might be a suitable way to facilitate you in moving on to college. On the other hand, you might decide to apply to the CAO, but also apply to a further education course because you want to research whether something is really for you. And if you do that, you can do a level 5 and go on to a level 6. And with that, you can then get a reserved place in a high point CAO course that you might have the points for with your Leaving Cert results. On the other hand, if by the 26th of January, you submit an application to UCAS, particularly if you consider maybe courses in Northern Ireland, which some people from Mayo may look at, you have until the 26th of January to submit that application. And last year, about 850 students from border regions generally went to Northern Ireland, about another 1,000 plus went to the UK. You can also look at going at courses in Europe that are taught through English. This year, about 1,350 students took that route, about 1,000 of them went to the Netherlands. In fact, more students from Ireland went to the Netherlands this year than went to England and Wales. And that just shows you how Ireland is changing and becoming more integrated in Europe, and how our links with Britain, by virtue of Brexit and whatever, is changing. You can also look at doing an apprenticeship, and the apprenticeships, obviously there are now 62 apprenticeships in 15 different areas through Solas. Everybody will now be paid from 2022 on. Up to now, only the traditional apprenticeships got paid, those who were in construction and the motor industry. Now every apprenticeship is going to get a minimum of 2,000 a year, which is now being committed by government to each apprentice. So effectively, that is another option. You could consider maybe doing some of the courses that are now being offered, for instance, like there is an insurance degree in IT Sligo that is not applied through the CAO, and it's a level 8 and it's an apprenticeship in insurance. So there are all sorts of hybrid models out there as well. Or you might decide to take a job and then do part-time education while working. So look, I could go on. There has never been a wider opportunity. And I can say that come to me tonight with a challenge and say, I would like to be X, and I'll show you a route to get there, even if you're not going to get the highest of points in your Leaving Cert this year.